I love cats. So I'm just like, I have to keep this. It has cats in it. Oh my God. They have a lot of like air to them. Like you could fly. Ciao ragazzi. We are on episode 3 of our decluttering series. Woohoo! Today's episode has a bit of a twist. As you'll see, I am dressed in a very fancy toddler-like clothes because, yeah, I'm a toddler. No, that's not why. Because today we're talking about pajamas and loungewear as well, which I bet you are using a lot. So let's talk a little bit about some rules when you're decluttering when you're decluttering loungewear. If an item as a whole, where you can put your hand in it, and maybe even your head in it, then it's time to declutter it. If something is something that you wouldn't really wear anymore, and really you should be throwing away, but you're actually just keeping it as loungewear, you should probably consider decluttering. An example is this Meowie Christmas sweater, which I used to love wearing for Christmas because I love cats and I love Christmas and I love red. But by now you can't really read what it says anymore. So it's time to declutter this, sadly. Whee! If something isn't comfortable to wear, then consider decluttering it. I love this pajama, which, I love pajama that has English that doesn't really make sense. Like this one says, let's be magic. Let's be magic. Unicorns, yay. And I actually really, really used to love this pajama. It has a bear. And then the part that's below it, here, look, I'm going to show you. It has a little tail. It's the cutest thing. But unfortunately, this pajama is kind of uncomfortable. I don't know if you can see that it's super pilled. And it just feels like you're sleeping on sand. Not ideal. So we'll declutter that. Oh, this. Okay, this is hard to declutter. The rule that goes with this item is that you might have some items of clothing that just doesn't look good on you, but it has sentimental value and that's why you keep it. So this is exactly that type of shirt. It has cats on it, and whenever something has a cat on it, I love cats. So I'm just like, I have to keep this. It has cats in it. Oh my God. But the reality is I never really wear it because it really doesn't look good on me. It's kind of see-through. And let's face it, when you're wearing a pajama type item, you don't really want to wear a bra underneath, or at least I don't. So, but I also don't want to have everyone in the world see too many things. So anyways, this doesn't do it for me. We'll declutter it. So this is another thing that you can think about while you're decluttering things that again have a memory with it. So this is like a bridesmaid shirt that my friend, one of my closest friends, actually, I was her maid of honor, and I had this bridesmaid shirt, and obviously it's like such a nice memory. So for something like this, what really helps me, because I don't know about you, but for me, clothes have memory. Actually, everything, all the objects, I attach way too much value on something. Like even like this candle. I have so much trouble getting to the end of a candle because I don't know, I get attached to it emotionally. Don't ask me why. That's why I've been in therapy for 11 years. This bridesmaid shirt, what I do is I put it on the floor and then I take a nice little picture with my iPhone, which right now I can't do because I'm filming with my iPhone. But after, I will do that. And so then what I do is after I have the picture, I feel a lot better about decluttering it because I can always go back to the picture and, look at it and have it trigger memories, even though I don't have the physical thing anymore. And I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people that I think when I'm retired, hopefully before 65, I want to make an album with all these little mementos, and then actually be able to enjoy them and see them and show them to my kids and grandkids. We're going to be so bored. I'm going to be like, remember that shirt when I was a bridesmaid? Look. And then the child is going to be like, I want to play video games. Anyways, I digress. Other thing that you can consider while decluttering is if something is extremely old and literally falling apart. It kind of goes with the like hole that you can put your head in it. This one is so old. I don't even know, like maybe 20 years old. The elastic has really stretched to the point where you could fit two Julias in here. So once you're at that level, this is also something that I should have decluttered probably 10 years ago, but today is the day, finally. Okay, so this little thing was gifted to me, and so for the longest time, because I love the person that gave this to me as a gift, I kept it because I was just like, oh, this is a gift. But at the end of the day, when somebody gives you a gift, they are already like, the gesture is the thing that's meaningful. So if you really don't like the gift and you're never gonna wear it, you might as well just declutter it, rather than wear it as a pajama and then 10 years later finally declutter it. So this is a shirt that I don't feel comfortable in. Like, I just don't like the color of it. It has a very scooped neck, so it feels very much like, I don't know, it doesn't feel, it feels like sexy in a weird way, which is weird for loungewear. So I don't know, I don't like it. And so those are the type of things that you want to declutter. And then last but not least, okay, this is something that I'll probably keep this in the end. So fun fact, I studied abroad in the US. I know some people do that. But yeah, this shirt says oink and it has a pig on it. And yeah, it's not the bestest shirt that you would ever wear. But because it has a memory, this is one that I actually do want to keep, because I don't know, it makes me too happy. And I actually do wear it sometimes because it is kind of comfortable. So anyways, I will keep this for now. But if you were braver and stronger than me, you would declutter this, okay? So I hope that you are better than me at decluttering. I'm still learning. Anyways, without further ado, like, I did declutter a few items. I think here, let me count. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 items were decluttered. Yay. And yeah, please let me know how many items of clothing you are gonna declutter. And especially, like, let me know about your loungewear, because I do feel like loungewear and pajama wear, they really do accumulate over time, because everything that, is getting too old to be worn outside ends up becoming loungewear. But I actually love having dedicated pajama and loungewear that's comfortable. So, like, for example, these, I'm not sponsored, but let's see if I can do this. But I bought these from a company called Oysho, which is an amazing company. I'm pretty sure they ship in Europe, because they're actually a Spanish company. In Italy, they have a lot of shops there for some reason. So I actually thought they were Italian for a time when I used to live there. And yeah, they also ship in the US. I think as of this year, I don't think they were shipping as of last year. But anyways, I'm not sponsored, but I just bought these from them because I love the company so much, and I'm such a boring person that loves to wear the same things and the same brands over and over again. But yeah, what I love about loungewear that's actually meant to be loungewear is how comfortable it is. So even though I look like a 2-year-old, and this isn't necessarily the most flattering fit, it's like what my grandma would wear or something, but it feels so like it's made 100% of cotton, and it just feels like a hug to my heart and soul. And the pants, they have a lot of like air to them, like you could fly with this, you know. I don't really know how to explain it, but it just feels like I feel very light wearing it. And yeah, it feels like there's a lot of breeze in my pant area, almost like I'm not wearing anything, which is fun because I don't like wearing clothes. Okay, so I know this video is supposed to be about decluttering, so you might be asking yourself, since I know you're very smart, why are we buying more shit? Well, there is a reason. And the reason is this: something that really blew my mind is I'm reading this book called The Curated Closet. I'm gonna pop it down below in case you're interested. It's an amazing book, and it really talks about how to curate your closet in a way that it actually has things that you love and that you want to wear. And one of the biggest things, biggest aha moment that I had was when she talks about like this pie chart that you can make of where do you spend most of your time, and then you kind of calculate like, okay, 90% of my time right now is at home. So then yay, so fun. I know, 2020. So you basically calculate that, okay, 90% of your time is at home. That means 90% of your clothes should be loungewear. But right now, I only had like very shitty loungewear with holes. That was really uncomfortable. So for most of 2020, before I read that book, I was just going around with shitty loungewear that was rough, uncomfortable, with holes. And, you know, nothing had clicked that, like, hey, I'm using this every single day, so I should upgrade. It would really improve my life. Instead, since I am extremely intelligent, and yeah, so what I actually had was I had, you know, like 50% of my closet is to this day, but I will declutter all this. But 50% of my closet, as of right now, is clubbing clothes. And how many times have I gone clubbing this year? Zero. Zero. So yeah, so my closet isn't the most functional, or at least it wasn't until this haul. And I hope that you also get to benefit from this, and maybe look at your closet and see what's in it. And if most of it is like 90% suits and you're not going to an office anymore, or you know, mostly party dresses, and sadly this year we're not partying as much, you know, that's totally okay. You can keep the party dresses, because maybe 2021 is going to be that year instead of the roaring 20s, the roaring 2020s, you know. But for now, you know, buying some new loungewear could be a good idea. So yeah, without further ado, let me show you what I got. If you enjoyed this video and you like cats, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And please subscribe. You'll get to see some cats like Holden. Yes, he is named after me. Look at him, he's purring. He's purring. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'm excited to keep decluttering with you. Take care. Bye bye.